Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thanks for holding this hearing on an issue that has been that has received bipartisan consideration, as it should. And as we've covered in this subcommittee in the past, helium is not only unique but non-renewable. Once it's dispersed in our atmosphere, it's very hard to get back. And it's essential, as the chairman had said, for a number of applications. The United States plays a huge role in worldwide helium supply, but not an exclusive role. And I think it's important that we take a look at helium at this time and probably regularly into the future. New supplies are coming onto the market from places like Qatar, and we have to examine how that changes the market. We came very close to shutting our facility down last year, and Congress was able, I'm pleased, to come together in a bipartisan way and pass the Helium Stewardship Act. The act set up a process for auctioning the remaining helium in the reserve. And as that happens, the flow from the reserve can be recalculated and must be recalculated. We're currently, I think, at an extremely sensitive point in the process, so this is a good time for this review. I appreciate that the chairman and the ranking member of the House and Senate Resources Committee asked GAO to take a look at how BLM is implementing the Stewardship Act and the bill that we passed last year, and I'm pleased to entertain that report today. I think it's essential that we as a country not lose sight of the strategic necessity of a domestic helium reserve. Just because we've instructed BLM to sell off the excess and privatize the facility doesn't mean that we should be careless. I think there will be good reason in coming years to examine a kind of federal reserve. It might be tied to different helium supplies, different fields, but it may well be that we will want such a stockpile. With the country being so dependent on other countries for so many critical materials, we shouldn't squander our resource here of helium. I think responsible management of the helium reserve that we have is an important part of that, but continuing to examine the others will be part of that as well. I'll be interested to hear how the federal purchasers and the scientific purchasers will be supplied, whether that research will be constrained in any way because of the way the Stewardship Act is working. I'm pleased to hear of the chairman's continued interest in the issue, and I look forward to learning more from the witnesses today and in subsequent oversight hearings. I will repeat, I hope that we don't see the helium supply run dry. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.